named Siri Island. But with 2 R's, so it's Siri. And I've got the ship blocking me up, so this...
chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Yeah, you got some stuff there.
Yep, my last 3 bombs, but I've got an SA-6 on my 6. I am now out of ground weapons, except for my gun, which I couldn't figure out how to fire anyway.
Alright, B is the wheel brakes on the A-10. Where is it?
Hey, I think I found the secret. As soon as they launch on you, you turn around and run at full afterburner, and it looks like you can outrun the missile. Doing Mach 101. Now we'll back off the burner. Still can't figure out what makes this gun shoot. That's CCIP. Oh, I see. You switch to manual, you get a fixed reticle instead of a floating one. Okay, wait a minute. Something's up because my spacebar worked for the gun. Alright, so I've got to figure out then.
Yeah, I just took a test fire of my gun and just...
Something must not be mapped right.
Ray gun.
F-18 locking me up. How kind of you. It is good to know you care by painting me with high-powered electromagnetic waves.
There we go. Nice enough. I actually chose the right map this time.
Alright, nice thing is where I took off from, it's not that far from that island where I got shot down.
Well, I'll have to remap this before I take off again, but for now, I'll use the spacebar to shoot my gun like an idiot.
You destroyed a Euro 4320-31.
That was my father's first car.
Altitude. Altitude.
Well, they're both on fire now. Now it's just island number 2 that has targets.
Oh, so that island where I got shot down, everything's destroyed?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Now, at Abu Musa. But now there's Siri Island. Well, that last transport's on fire, so he should. There he goes.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah, once they're on fire, yeah, they blow up eventually.
They're on fire. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder if it's closer to fly to the airfield that Panzer took off from.
Altitude.
Did you take off from Dubai, or did you take off from that Sharjah?
I took off from Sharjah. Sharjah is where I took off from. Yep.
Right back to
Watch the birdie.
Isn't that how Goldmember pronounced father? Sharjah.
no, Fallujah. Well, let's see if I have better luck landing the second time without pulling a Paul Walker here.
Ooh, that was bad.
Abu Dhabi Drift. The unmade sequel. What's my throttle at? 90. And I got 7,600 fuel, so I'm doing good as far as that goes. But I will definitely make sure they actually put some fuel in the tank this time.
Alright, I'm heading towards Siri.
Same here.
I figure once. Oh, go ahead.
I was able to follow Jedi. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I'm not going to Siri. I'm flying away from Siri. It was due west of the island you were just at.
dead ahead of Siri. And they have lots of gas this time, so
As they would say in Canada, that's Siri, eh? Oh, wow, I'm getting that pain right there at the... right where my spine between my shoulder blades at the base of my neck.
Red smoke, I have good targets.
Ah,
Yeah, I figure once we wipe out Siri, we'll
And you can actually already see
well, I guess
it
we'll
now.
call it for the day.
What we can do is we can zoom in.
Yeah.
Push style.
destroy Steve Jobs' legacy.
/raid/harm sequence button.
Altitude. Altitude.
I just gotta find this
Absolutely
airport
matter
now.
what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to hold down the TDC button while simultaneously using the slew switch. And once we move across here over the target, we'll release the TDC button and Seeker will attempt to lock on what's underneath crosshairs. So we'll press TDC.
A lot of super tankers around here.
On the HUD we have
I think people were into oil and stuff.
We are in the Persian Gulf.
So we'll come off the target here and we'll head north. And we'll get some separation between us and the target area. And what we'll do is we'll reattack.
I prefer the Stygian Abyss.
Slave the Seeker to a target point that we set via the HSI. Now, it's also important to note that here on the Maverick video, this is actually using their current FLIR.
Is that the airport? Yes, I think that's the airport over there. I found it.
Alright, coming up the series.
Obviously, no long-range SAMs because they would have fired on you already.
No, but since you're in range to drop or strafe, you're in range of the ship's SAMs, so.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said I had to turn and burn. But I was able to come in from the east, drop my bombs, turn around and get out of there, and it was not able to catch me.
Wow, so Jedi's destroyed 46 ground targets.
It's a little lower than a realistic number, but good luck.
I was away. Good enough.
Oh yeah, I see
Vaya
Mark
por
83
Dios.
on the map, the F10 view.
I'm hitting F6 and watching them.
Yeah, a lot of good auto mode does. Didn't hit a single one.
Yeah, look like they fell a little short this time.
Alright, coming back with Mavericks.
But he won't be as good without Goose.
Always in forever.
Well, it's a fortunate thing that this is an aircraft carrier plane, so I can slam it onto the runway like that and it doesn't care. That was way too hard of a landing for a F-15 or an Su-25. Probably even a MiG-29, but... And I'm just gonna not apply the brakes. I'm just rolling it out.
Altitude.
Oh, I didn't know this. That Biggs, you know, from Star Wars.
Down the
His last name was
button while
Darklighter?
simultaneously
Yeah.
using the switch.
Did not
And
know
once
that.
we move on the crosshairs over the target, we'll release
In the
TDC
Expanded Universe books, he had a cousin named Gavin who joined Rogue Squadron. But
crosshairs. So we press TDC,
never in anything but the
we release
books.
lock.
Oh, oops. That is not a taxiway. I'm like, oh, here's a turnoff. No, it leads to dirt. Let me proceed to the end.
Oh, I have the island in view. Not in range yet to fire Mavericks.
Well, let me know if you see Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. How many people remember that movie?
Michael Bay, I'm sure.
Shooting at me.
Yep, SAN-6 grumbles in the air.
I'm starting to see some red dots.
At least Panzer has a jammer.
Yes.
Of course, so did the F-15, and it didn't seem like it helped you much. Assuming you had it turned on.
No, yeah, I had... Oh, the F-15 is just...
Yeah, yeah.
No, I do have my program running, A10.
Well, I can definitely say that Spain has done a lot for the coalition today.
Oh, I knocked out an Igla. Cool.
Oh, you were able to fire your harms at the fleet there, Bones?
Say again?
You fired your harms at the fleet?
No, I actually brought Mavericks in Mark 3 this time.
Oh,
I just
okay.
ran. I can't get my Maverick to foresight though.
I was just having all kinds of problems. I'll have to do practice Mavericks in this thing. Of course, it's also difficult using the Mavericks and the Vigan. Definitely have the easiest time using Mavericks and the A10s.
Yeah, I'm sure using the Mavericks and the F-18 is quite a bit more difficult.
Yeah, well, the switchology and all that is not the same, so...
Right.
I mean, the whole idea behind it is the same, where you lock on and...
No, see if I can do a CBU run without getting killed here.
Now, the main thing is, after you drop the bombs, can you get away before the SA-6 shoots you down? That's the thing you don't know.
Yeah.
Alright. This is as good a place as any to park my plane.
Okay, so if you can't foresight, switch to the other Maverick.
Oh, they dropped.
Three times it drops. I see, looks like 3 ground targets left. Fuel truck, ZU-23, and one of those mobile command posts.
Let me see if I can get the triple A with the nav. Ah, stupid ship shooters is that
To the northwest, there's another island. Kish. It's outside the range of the... Or it's not outside the range, I should say the threat range just touches it just like Syria Island. I performed my first shutdown of an F-18, so it's now all nice and quiet here.
Alright, I'll do one more run, and then I'll be done.
No more rhymes now, I mean it!
Altitude. Altitude.
Anybody want a peanut?
Yeah, I do like this Persian Gulf map quite a bit. I mean, I'm sure they'll be improving it.
Yeah, I'm thinking the F-18's campaign is going to be here, right?
Oh, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Well, the other planes, the campaign is on the Caucasus, but this one it'll be here. They're pretty much, this map and this plane are going hand in hand. That's right, the map isn't done yet either, I think. It's... Although I think they've done the last of the major expansions for it, as far as new airfields and things.
Oh, CBU's away.
I see Bones is being chased by a couple of missiles, but they're not going to catch him. They're down to 400-something knots, and they're 10 miles out.
Oh, man. No, that was a good fun.
Huh. Red AI and ZU-23 emplacement killed Blue AI and A-10 with 23mm AP. I parked my F-18 at the same airfield that Panzer took off from. And since he didn't make it back to base, I will take his rations.
Were you able to outrun those missiles, Bones, or did they get you?
Nope. They'll come off the target here.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The funny thing is, they're still in the air. They're down to like 340 knots, just in this gentle ballistic arc down. Oh, there they go. They just detonated. One of them did.
That's also important to note that here on the...
Yeah, one of them's still up there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's a speed thing. He's down to 330 knots. Yep. Looks like when they drop to 330, they finally blow up. By virtue of the fact that they ain't going to catch anything at that speed, except maybe an A-10. But yeah, they go far past the threat ring. The threat ring is where I guess they can lock up and shoot at you, but they can go past that threat ring with the range of the missile itself.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll back in.
I'll be right back.
What we can do now is we can go ahead and...
Oh yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm glad you're able to come, Bones.
To weapon designate.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think with DCS is that, man, it's like, if you're away from it for too long, it's like, wow, you forget a lot of stuff.
And once it's there, of course, we can zoom in. But no, you can only zoom in, zoom out.
Yeah, that's why I hesitate to get an A-10 right now.
Oh, yeah, that's why I try to fly it at least a couple times a week, so I stay
What we can do is we can press the
fresh.
designate button on the test. Now we can go ahead and slew. Yeah,
I've just been spending all my time with those moments these days. It's just
Well, in a way that's good. That way you can like be an expert on one platform.
and back to cage for the third. So hope this was helpful and make your process of learning the Maverick tomorrow just a little bit easier. Thanks.
Nice, cautious approach.
Altitude.
Rifle, maybe? I got it to lock for that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, it worked.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, so triple is gone.
Alright, good job.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's supposed to say Maverick locked in the HUD. He didn't see anything. So I was like, alright, shoes. Gonna go strafing. Actually, my command was with other Maverick. Just to get more used to it. So do you guys come on here every Sunday or something?
Yeah, yeah, every Sunday afternoon we do gaming and stuff. So yeah, definitely, we definitely would want to do this DCS thing again. And Sundays are usually good because I guess it's like we have more time than I guess trying to do it on a weekday. But yeah, usually we get together on Sundays. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, I mean I've been playing the DCS stuff since the original lock-on release.
Nice.
What was that? 2004, 2005?
Yeah.
Around there. Yeah.
Oh, fuel truck's gone. Killed the fuel truck. Yeah,
And I'd say
Flaming
of all the
Cliffs on it.
platforms, I definitely put the most time in the K50. I've put in several hundred hours in the K50.
You know, I was just thinking how much it was longbow going. That'd be cool if someone would do another Apache longbow.
Oh yeah.
Okay. One more target.
Altitude.
Yes.
Altitude.
And off to the northeast. Northwest right now. So I'm pretty sure I hit him, but I don't think he's dead yet. So if you're in the area, come finish him off.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, he's gone. That's it.
Okay.
Series clear.
Alright, cool.
So we're just safe.
Yeah, so between the three of us, we destroyed quite a bit of stuff.
Say again?
Between the three of us, we destroyed quite a bit of stuff.
Oh yeah. so gratifying.
Yeah, I'll see if maybe that mission can be modified. Maybe put some at least a couple of enemy fighters, so that there's some air-to-air stuff too.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
That's good. It's not that far away from here. In fact, see if this has a tag in or not. Yes, thanks for the invite.
No, of
Hope we
course,
get
of
to
course.
run. It was fun.
Yeah, and if definitely if you wanna come next Sunday and do it again next Sunday, let me know for sure. And maybe I'll try to get someone else to come too. The more the merrier.
Yeah. Yeah, I had another friend who wanted to come, but he couldn't make it today. I usually fly
Well,
with him.
Yeah. Let him know. Let him know about next week then.
Yeah.
And then he's more than welcome to come.
Great, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome, Bones.
He comes over from F-16, F4 BMS, so he's more used to that, but he's getting into DCS now. He's really excited that they're having the F-16 Block 50 for DCS soon.
Oh yeah, I got the email about that recently. Yeah.
I think by the time we get back to the boat, I'll have enough gas for one trap. Of course, we just decimated these islands. Like, oh, just land on these islands. What's the fun in that? Siri Island is clear, Jedi.
Ah. Well, you know what they say about having enough typewriters and time. You can eventually wipe out an Iranian stronghold. I am still puzzled about the loadout of the training sidewinder and the transmission pod there. It's like, I'm not sure why that's part of the equipment. I don't know what it does for you. Yeah, because
I know they have like dummy bombs, the kinds that pop smoke.
yeah, the BDU-33s,
Yeah.
I think they are. I love how the tankers are named Shell and Texaco and stuff. So they still do that for real, or is that purely for DCS?
They used to have those kinds of names in Jane's F-18s.
What about like 76 or BP? Do they ever use those?
Or Amoco.
Mm. Or what about Marathon? How about Marathon?
Exxon.
Or Walmart?
Costco.
BJ's.
My brother's best friend in the back alley.
Sir Pumps a lot. I like big tanks. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so
Current range is 89 miles with the amount of gas I have left, and I have 45 to go. So
are you going to try and land on the carrier, or are you going to try and land on land? Sure.
I could land right now. I got a whole airfield underneath me as we speak. I'm living dangerously to close the boat.
Yeah, with that amount of fuel, though, you have one shot.
Exactly.
You won't. There's no bolter with that.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta see. Make it interesting. Actually, I'm gonna drop my stores. Just to give me more fuel economy.
Funny, I haven't looked at some of these other planes in quite a while, and it's obvious they have upgraded the 3D models of a lot of these things.
Oh yeah. Well, the F-15 definitely looks better to me.
No, I mean things like the E3, the IL-78, the KC-130. Some of those used to be very blocky looking, and they look pretty good now. So they have slowly over time replaced them with better 3D models. I doubt they've done much with the what do you call it? The like the flight modeling or something, because you know who cares. But a few people are sitting there going, "Man, the flight model on the E3 is totally unrealistic."
That was a pretty bad waste of a Maverick. Just dumping into the ocean like that. Oh, something was wrong with that secret.
So you got the other one to fire, but not that one?
I fired off the other one. I couldn't get the one aboard site for some reason, so I switched to the other one and used that instead. So I just jettisoned the
Yeah, unless they had modeled some sort of built-in failure thing. I didn't have failures turned on, so I figure I've got enough problems in the game to sit there and artificially make things break on me.
I was trying to see the seeker around it. It just wanted to go in a circle around the perimeter of my island.
It's like with all the things that they have, like you can have like the radar fail or you know hydraulics or something, but they never like go the extra mile with the pilot. It's not like you can be flying and you know suddenly lung cancer.
Although I have turned off the O box. It passed
Oh, to
out.
see what happens. Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, it does, but you know what? I was on the ground.
Oh, but I guess once that canopy closes.
Yeah, I suffocate.
That is a
You
funny
get
thing to do.
woozy, like your view starts to sway, and then it starts going black and white, and then it just tunnel vision's out.
I guess that matters more if it gets damaged in combat than you would suddenly. Oh, although I suppose if you're going slow enough, you can just jettison the canopy. Emergency canopy jettison.
I can't launch. Forgot to put the canopy down before. That was fun.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember even back in the old days, people in lock-on forgetting to close the canopy on taxi, and they're like, "Wow, it's awfully noisy in the cockpit." And then they look around and go, "Oh, I forgot to close my flanker's canopy." And
I tried flying with the wings folded up also, and that worked. It was really hard to control, but it actually worked. I was impressed.
yeah, I assume as long as you're light enough.
Yeah, and going fast enough to generate.
Was it a cat launch or was it
I tried
off
both
the?
ways.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to try and land with one wing forward and one wing back when the F-14 comes out.
Oh yeah.
Because
Well,
that did happen that one time.
Yeah. I just don't think there's any way you could do that manually in the cockpit. I think they just lost gear teeth on their wing when it happened in real life.
Yeah, if it was the gear or the motor for the drives it broke or something like that, but whatever it was.
It was fun.
And I also know that the what do you call it? The just the computer can break.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you overshoot it.
Yeah, so then they might be forced to land with the wings back, or actually, if they're stuck forward, it's not really a problem. It just limits how fast you can go. But if they're back, you're kind of screwed.
You don't even have flaps. Although you probably still have to see. I don't know. You gotta try that.
You're pretty close now.
I am 11 miles out. Okay, swing descent.
Yep.
I have 1,200 pounds to make it.
And you better angle there, because you're headed straight at the carrier, and you can't...
Yeah, my edit's 9 o'clock. There, I can make it a nice long groove then. Is that carrier heading due north?
Yeah, it does look like that. Although, given the position on the map, I don't know if they're actually moving. If they are, they must be moving very slowly. I don't think they're really moving at carrier ops speed, because for the amount of time we've been flying this mission, they should have moved. And I'm hitting F10, and I think they're in the same spot they were when we started.
That should make my job easier.
Oh, let me see if I click on it. The Normandy is moving. Oh no, it is moving. Okay, it's doing 10 knots. So it's 10 knots at a heading of 41 degrees. So it's basically not moving much at all compared to us. But at 41, I guess, what is the offset? 30 degrees. So you're going to want to be heading at about 11 degrees. Don't forget that hook.
Thank you. Maybe I should actually
Or else
catch
you'd go, I'm down! Oh, look at the water!
No carrier ILS?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I haven't even attempted a carrier landing yet, although I think there's carrier landing missions out there that set you up for it.
Did you have time, Jedi, to configure New Dawn or no?
To do what?
To configure New Dawn.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll do that once Bones lands. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back.
The lights seem to indicate you're on point. Oh, I'm looking at... Oh, cool! I'm looking at the light on your nose gear there.
Nice.
It's showing that you're on glide slope. And I can see the ball. And you are leaving some serious wing vortices.
Fuel low.
And looks like a
Fuel
2-wire.
low.
And I have...
Is that a 2 or is that a 3? I forget which direction it goes.
It is no, it's a 3-wire. Yeah! That's the wire I
Yeah,
want.
I could never remember whether the first one is 1 or the first one is 4. But
Yeah, it starts from the back.
Alright, raise your hook. Oh. Huh, didn't even have to. It retracted without catching.
Yay.
And now you gotta fold those wings. Fold those wings. Fold those wings.
Fuel low. Fuel
And then
low.
high
Getting
gain
ready
steer
to
off.
run out of gas on the deck.
All right, I'm back.
I should have just stayed hooked to the wires and let the burners run. You know what though? I've actually done this here. I'm gonna do it again. So it's,
How much fuel do you have left?
600 pounds.
Oh. Of course, you can't back up.
Fuel low.
Gotta have the
Fuel
little
low.
deck carts come along. Oh, there's an E2 parked there too. Isn't that nice? Bunch of F-18s and an E2.
Here's how we're gonna burn off the gas.
You're gonna put the hook down, catch the wire, and just run up the engine. It's the other thing. I wonder if they're eventually gonna put the barricade into this,
That would be
so you can actually emergency. Oh, you caught it. There you go.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
All right, what are you down to now on the fuel? 700?
400, 500, and now 400.
Let's see if you can stop the carrier. It's only doing 10 knots.
There we go.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm out. Well, there's still like 110 of the tanks, but it's not usable.
Uh,
There we go. Let's shut off.
Yep. Your flaps just drooped, and the engine spool down,
Yeah, now that's the way to shut down.
facing the wrong way in the middle of the carrier deck on the aft apron.
Yeah, but look, I've had 3 wire.
and the air boss is like, "What is going on?"
I'd like to see your bones. Okay, cool. Alright guys, that's it for me. I gotta go and clear some more snow.
Alright, Bones, thanks for coming. It was fun.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so definitely let me know if next Sunday you want to come.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. It was
Alright.
great flying with you guys.
Yeah. We can try a different mission next time.
Air to air, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I have 2 other Persian Gulf missions, but I don't remember exactly what happens in them. But they do have the F-18, but those are the only ones I have.
Nice. Alright, well, have a good day. Bones out.
Alright, take care. Bye. You want to stay in this channel or go to RLG?
We can go to RLG, I guess.
Alright.
Disconnected.